All right, let's take a shot at number 10 here. I've got the integral from 0 to 1 of x times the square root of 1 minus x squared dx. Again, starting with looking at my inner function is 1 minus x squared. It's 1 degree higher than my outer function. So there's some way I can take this outer function and probably turn it into the derivative of this inner function. So I'll say u equals 1 minus x squared. That's where I always start. Du equals negative 2x dx. When I look at this, I've got negative 2x dx. When I look up here, what I've got outside of the square root function is just x and dx. So I want x dx. So what I'll do is I'll go down here and I'll just divide by negative 2. So that gives me negative 1/2 du equals x dx. Okay, now I'll do my substitution, leaving out the limits, as always. X dx, that's negative 1/2 du. And then square root of 1 minus x squared, that's the square root of u, or u to the 1/2. I'll clean that up a little bit. That's a weird way to write it. So I get negative 1/2 u to the 1/2 du. Now I can use my reverse power rule. Go up 1 power to 3/2. Take negative 1/2 divided by 3/2, and that's, I believe, negative 1/3. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so I have negative 1/3 u to the 3/2. Now I can go back and put back 1 minus x squared for u, and also bring back my limits of integration, 0 and 1. So I've got, let's see, negative 1/3, 1 minus x squared to the 3/2 power from 0 to 1. So substitute, get negative 1/3 times 1 minus 1 is 0 to the 3/2 minus negative 1/3, or so plus 1/3, 1 minus 0, which is just 1 to the 3/2. And that just gives me, well, 1 to the 3/2 is 1, and that gives me 1/3 as my final answer. Obviously, this whole part becomes 0. So I end up with 1/3. And that is number 10.